I'm happy to do some stuff. Zombies, one thing I know about zombies is they hate beer. I heard zombies hate beer. Let's go over to the beer shed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we go over that way. A lot of people think that corn mazes are a part of Midwest tradition, but that's not really true. We're at one of the highest rated zombie mazes in the world. Careful, careful. There's a lot of unbelievable. Careful. Alright, I like Sergeant Connery. We're at the Bond thing now. So there's a lot of people around, so be careful. There was very little information. There's very little information. Come on, let's go. Let's go take a look. They give you a postcard with the aerial view of the maze. Ariel's the crow. She's a friend of mine. Take a look. Today we're exploring the new age in the Midwest. Family fun at the Sean Connery Memorial Zombie Corn Maze. It's the biggest Sean Connery maze, and it's also the biggest maze with zombies. And it's one of the really, but truly, it's an open secret. Because it's huge. It was very affordable. I don't want to tell you how much I spent, but it was a lot. Unbelievable. It's because it's the highest rated zombie maze in the world. It's the biggest Sean Connery maze. That's what the lady at the ticket thing just told me, and I got my way in here. The ticket seller was nice. She was like, nice to meet ya. I hope they don't eat ya. And I said, what do you mean? And she was, don't let the zombies get ya. And I'm like, what? Don't let the zombies eat ya. And I said, this is a zombie maze? She says it's a Sean Connery maze. And I was, that's a relief. A Sean Connery maze. And she said, yeah, with zombies. And I'm like, what? And she says, yeah, that's right. And I'm like, I thought this was a Sean Connery maze. She says, yeah, that's right. A Sean Connery Memorial Maze with zombies. Well, that was a shocker, I gotta say. I mean, they did have it on the sign, though. It's 100% safe, 100. For people who don't know anything about corn mazes, I'm gonna give you a little history. Corn mazes are ancient. They date back way, way back. And date back as far as the 1980s. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about the secret history. Corn mazes are part of the early agro-tourism industry. And I'm going to tell you, there was... Oh, you see that? Oh. It was invented in the same place that Dracula was born, Pennsylvania. Did you see that? And that's really the East. For most people. I could include it in the Midwest, but I'm not gonna. They say that you can drink in the maze. I wish I brought some water with me. I'm sure thirsty. They filled it with real live zombies. It's unbelievable. This corn maze is crawling with zombies, I'm telling you. They're everywhere. Oh, what was that? Oh! Ouch! Something bit me. It's hard telling if I got a bite or I got scratched by corn. I'm not sure how this place operates safely with all these zombies around. You know, I regret not wearing shoes or slippers or socks with rubber soles. I didn't know that it was going to be just dirt on the ground. A zombie right there. No, I forgot to wear something on my feet, but I think it's going to be okay. This place is alive with the undead. Or is it just the dead? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you call them. Are they dead or undead? I'm not what you call a big fan of zombies. Don't let them get too close. Besides wanting something to drink because I'm thirsty, I'm also hungry. I wish I hadn't gotten that line for fudge. It was too long. I did stay in that line, and when I got all the way to the front, I found out that the line was for the restrooms. It said fudge. And when I got all the way up to the front, I found out that it was a line for the restrooms. And when I asked the lady about some fudge, the lady says they're sold out of it. But she tells me I can buy a pumpkin for $3 to throw at a zombie. I told her I didn't have $3. And besides, I wouldn't tease zombies with pumpkins. They had a line for that too. You climb a tower. It's over that way. And you chuck a perfectly good pumpkin at perfectly dead zombies. No thanks. Not really fair to the pumpkins. I told her I'd rather tease the goats with Cheerios and gamble on pigs racing for vanilla cream cookies. She said they got that too. So cute and all brains. What really makes these corn mazes so darn scary is that they're all so darn confusing. But there are some tricks I use to get my bearings, and I'm going to share them with you. Pro tip, here's the first thing. I always look up at the sky, and I look for an arrow-shaped cloud to point me in the right direction. So if that doesn't work, I listen real careful to the whispering wind. You can hear that, but you hear that groan? You just smell that. Chop suey and wine spritzers, and no Swiss chocolate, so maybe we'll find some. Back in the day, it was pumpkin patches that were the king. So the petting zoos piled on with the goats and the llamas, and then it grew into pig races from there. Well, naturally, when the Halloween lobby got involved, they got all spooky about it. Make it spooky, they said. And some farmer was really brilliant. You know, a lot of people think it's just the unfarm-cated people that are smart. But farmers are wise. And this one farmer said, there's nothing spookier than a cornfield. So they just set up a cornfield, and they let the people go into it. And the people thought it was pretty scary. It spooked them. Right. Where was I? Okay, all right, I remember. And the people just trampled the corn. And it was a lot less scary by the afternoon. So then they had another idea of cutting paths through the field of corn like a maze, and actually made it a maze. Oh yeah, in the early days, they still trampled the corn, but the farmers had a brilliant idea of using Sean Connery's face to scare people into not wrecking their corn. And so if you cut it in the shape of Sean Connery, the whole thing, corn silk and all, and from above it'd be super frightening, and the energy was there, so it'd frighten you while you were in it. If you're flying over it, it'd scare the chocolate fudge out of you. It'd make you respect corn mazes a little bit more. A lot. Some folks don't know who Sean Connery is. This is him. Oh my God. Oh. He's pretty scary. He's a movie star. I like Sean Connery because his body was naturally covered in corn silk almost entirely. I wonder if that... a couple of years go by with the pandemic and everything, and zombies really got way out of control. So I guess someone else got the idea of adding zombies to the maze, thinking it would add some fun for families, something to do in the corn maze, besides get lost. That must be a really new idea because this is the first time I've really heard of it. Here's the first thing. I always look up at the sky. So if that doesn't work, listen real careful to the whispering wind. And that is a very good way for getting your bearings too, because it's coming from one direction mostly. And if I can remember, which I don't, which direction it was blowing when I went into this maze, I could tell you which direction I'm headed in the maze, which I can't. Number 3. If the whispering wind isn't working, I usually just listen for the barking spiders. That's only if the whispering wind isn't working. Barking spiders are helpful because they make their nests on the edges of the maze. And that's also very good for getting your bearings too. Well, I guess they're nests. I guess they're webs. If I'm not wrong, which I might be. Let's go down this way. Just stay here. I'm gonna go in there, try and mingle with them. I thought that ticket lady was cool. She seemed cool to me. I'm gonna go in there and try mingling with them. Find some humans. Hey, let's go over to the beer shed. I didn't know there was gonna be zombies either. They're dangerous. I don't think anyone's ever gonna convince me to join the zombie party. I'm not against zombies. I'm against zombies. I'm against the zombies that say that they're life identified. And that's the same thing as being an actual living person. They're not alive. But I'm not stupid. I'm not going to start an argument because they don't fight fair. Zombies will just attack you. They'll bite a hunk out of your neck, and the next thing you know, you're on Team Corpse. Don't let them get too close. Definitely do not let them... Hey, pro tip number 4, cupcakes. When I come to a spot where there's 2 paths I can go by, I take a deep breath for a minute or so, and I look around to check for zombies. And where my shadow is longer than the corn, the stalks are golden and unshorn, I figured that's the way. I'm gonna go in there and try mingling with them. Pro tip number 5, brains. When I come to a spot where there's... What was that? There's one over there. Brains. One of the more important things that you really need to keep your eye out for is the exit. Is it really hot in here? I would like to find the exit. I thought it was cool when we came in. What's the temperature? Maybe it's that corn sweat. Maybe it's the humidity from the corn. They say that's an Illinois, Iowa thing. I thought it was supposed to be like 47. I'm burning up. Is the sweater too thick? Should I not have worn long underwear? I'm not wearing a coat. Even a sample of that fudge would have been nice. You can see some of this corn has been mutilated. Whether it was by a zombie or a person, I can't say. But it's really against the rules. There are figuratively zombies everywhere around here. Oh my God. A lot of people don't know the difference between a literal zombie and a figurative one. But it has a pretty simple explanation. If you're writing about a zombie, it's a literal zombie. And if you're painting a zombie, well then it's figurative. I like to give advice to strangers. I'm glad you're so interested in... Oh crap, wow, let's go down this way. No, I think... Well, okay, I'll try this. Got it. Oh, look over there, you see that? Oh! She promised me that there wouldn't be any danger in actually doing this. It's hard to believe, really, honestly. No, I think I like to get it. Oh, look over there. You see that? That's right, a zombie. You see that? Ooh, I better get away from them. Oh, what was that? You know you're at greater risk of zombie misfortune now than you ever have been in your entire life. That goes the same for me, too. We're both at risk. So just be careful. That's my number one advice. You know, it looks like a tornado was in here straightening up. This right here, this is a dead baby corn. You can tell it's dead because, you know, I'm not sure if I can tell. I can't tell if it's dead or it's undead. I can tell you it's baby corn. Well, it's not truly. It's too big to be a real baby corn, but you know what I mean. Wild zombies versus farm zombies. Is there a difference? I'm no expert, but I'd say these zombies aren't too freaky. Look over there, you see that? You see that? You know, sometimes I can't really tell the humans from the zombies. Especially the fresh zombies, where they haven't had a chance to go bad and get slimy. You know, a lot of zombies pass for humans. Keep your eyes peeled, like grapes. A zombie right there. They're creepy though. Just keep an eye out. Don't let them get close. Definitely don't let them touch you. Hey, if they come up on you and surprise you, just act like a zombie. Or just act confused and dim. Say the word brains like you don't have any. Brains. Brains. Just like that. Brains. Oh, brains. They really shouldn't be able to surprise you, though, because they smell like a case of rotten hot dogs with a mouth infection. Hang on, I think some zombies are coming now. I'll just double back and hide down in the corner while I pass. Right there, I think you'd call that a zombie nest. That's where the zombies all relax. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hello, brains, pardon me. Pardon me. Hey, ouch! Look around. There's a zombie. There. Keep your distance. Keep spotting them. They're everywhere. Duck down over here. Oh, go the other direction. There goes a mom zom. Oh, look, it has got a baby zom. The ticket seller was nice. Don't be scared. That's what the ticket lady told me. I think that her name was, I think her tag said it was Lane Bryant. But I figured it out that she was wearing her shirt inside out and backwards. And the tag was showing. There, smell that? There's some rotten hot dog smell. I mean zombie smell. I could actually eat a hot dog if it weren't for that rotten smell. The golden corn's like, ouch! Something bit me. What was that? Oh crap, that was a fast little zombie. Maybe that wasn't a full-on zombie yet. What's happening to me? But I can understand why bathrooms nearby were part of that formula. Still, who wants to rent a room overnight just to use a bathroom? But I don't want to do that, but I would. And I have. There you have it. I think something happened to me in there. Hey, ouch! When I was in there mingling, I think that perhaps I was bitten by a zombie. I'm not sure. On and off. I don't feel so good on and off. On and off, I don't feel so good. I wonder where I can get some soup. Soup is mother's penicillin. If you had potato chips, the ones with the green rims. You could add moldy bread, but I prefer green potato chips. You know what sounds good to me? Blood soup. And blood soup, I mean chicken soup. 100% delicious. I mean, safe in here. It's really getting crowded. I keep running into him. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm getting hungry. I keep running into him. Whoa, oops. I just keep, there's another one. Oh, they seem to either walk back and forth, or some of them walk in circles like they got stuck. You know, I think some of the brainiest people in the world are the nicest tasting people I can think of. What's happening to me? Brains. This isn't right. I'm not buying this for any reason. I should go back to the ticket lady and see if I can get a refund and get my money back. Brains. 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 Oh, brain! What was that? Nope, don't want to see that. Down this way. Oh, I think the way out is over here. No, I think it's back this way. Let's go down this way. I feel sweaty. I should feel the wind. I should listen. Do you hear that? Whoa, oops. Oh, 99% chance of not becoming a zombie. That's what the ticket lady said.
Brains.
It's hard telling if I got a bite or I got scratched by corn.
Looking for brains. Brains.
Watch out for them. Out here, everybody's been so delicious to me. Delicious? Oh, that's funny. I mean, they've been so nice.
I'm looking for brains.
Nice tasting. Everything out here is so delicious to me. I wonder if they got a shot for it yet.
I'm hungry.
They should make a vaccine against zombies.
I'm hungry.
Make it out of corn syrup. Corn syrup is deadly, I hear. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a groaning sound. Did you hear it?
Brains.
I'm afraid.
I'm looking for brains.
You know, if I'm going down the path and if it leads to a dead end, that's okay, because as long as I'm not dead. Basically, the message here is you don't have to give up if you don't want to. Basically, you don't... What the heck was that? Oh, something bit me. Oh, I felt that. You don't have to quit. Give up and lay down and wait for the zombies. You don't have to give up. I really did like that ticket lady. Brains. Are on my mind right now. I don't know why. Well, I guess that's it. I'm running out of time. My battery's getting low, so I'm going to shut this off before it cuts. You don't have to give up. My battery's getting low, so brains. I'm going to shut off this mortal coil. I mean this video. Oh, brains. Before it cuts out by itself.